last Friday by a point for the Orange, ready to go. Syracuse in the white and the visiting Purple Eagles in the black. And the opening tip is controlled by the Orange.
We take a look at it for Niagara. They've got a rebound as a team, one of the smaller teams in the nation. And for Syracuse, Sidibe not playing.
And he got the job just a few days prior to the start of the season last year as they knocked down a three-pointer there from Solomon.
Niagara will try to get a guy right in the middle right there to work against the zone, and nice finish inside.
So it's an early Niagara lead. Coach Paulus told us they trailed 19-2 last year when the teams played here. And the Orange coming back with a three-pointer. Rebound pulled down by Nwandu.
Yeah, pretty solid job early on by Niagara, and a good breakout right there, and that can't make Jim Boeheim too happy. Good look ahead.
So because of that, we're going to return to Greensboro this year for the tournament. Dolezaj waiting for Guerrier.
Done a decent job here early on.
That pull-up rattled home. Marcus Hammond. He's a first-team All-Metro Athletic Conference performer last year. Three-pointer at the other end for the Orange, and it's Guerrier. He was 3 of 24 for 12% from beyond the arc for the body of work during the course of the entire season. Inside Pratt-Holm. The schools, the league, the list goes on, Mike, to allow us to play collegiate athletics this season in 2021, and there's Dolezaj. He's the first Orange player since Derek Coleman in the 89-90 season to have a game with 10 or more assists. Three-pointer, long range. McDonald.
That's exactly what Greg Paulus wanted to see.
It's a much different story than a year ago when they played for the first time in 19 years in this series, and that's an easy two.
So Niagara has been getting some good looks from three, not shooting a great percentage at 2 of 10. Nice lob.
Kadary Richmond takes it in from Gerard.
Expecting him to come out and have a big night tonight.
Coach said it was his worst game playing for Syracuse. Underneath, Richmond. Behind the back dribble, up on the rim. It was tapped up and in, Mike. And a miss there from Hammond.
Really no offensive rebounding for Niagara. One shot up and a good three from Griffin.
Runs with Gerard, the pull-up three. Just a little too strong. His teammates help him out with Guerrier. Working the offensive glass effectively. Again, Dolezaj owns the glass. It's been great to watch him develop over the years as Richmond slides in for the layup. You saw a run here, Mike, extending its lead. 30-16, 7:20 to go in our first half.
And I wonder if Greg Paul is trying to get to that timeout, and he's going to slow the pace down here a little bit. But Niagara just 2 of 16 from three.
Gerard, another three-point attempt, and this one is money.
The battles they had there with John Thompson, and it's nice to see those rivalries still alive, and that, from those days. Really good man-to-man defense that time by the Purple Eagles.
Get in the corner to Roberts, lining up a three and knocking it down.
Knocked down their first three, only 2 makes since that time.
Hammond.
And they're taking some long threes. That was a good 4 feet beyond the line.
Try to get it to Dolezaj over his reach. Solomon driving in. Orange getting back. This part of the group unavailable tonight. Contact tracing. And the necessary health precautions being taken. Hammond lines up another long-range three, Mike. Traveling to take on Notre Dame, which is already qualified for the ACC football championship game, December 19th. And Charlotte, right down the road from your dwelling, Mike, as Pratt-Holm gets an easy two. And he was candid about Joe's game against Bryant as he knocks down the mid-range. The jumper rims out from Alan Griffin. Fight on the glass, won by Guerrier. Dolezaj, the senior, 6'10", 201. Getting to the rim after the steal with Richmond. Wildcat country. National Coach of the Year for first-year head coaches. Dolezaj, the turnaround. Made over 200 threes in his career as a player. 4 times to the NCAA tournament with Coach K in his playing days. Easy two, Mike, inside.
Michigan State playing extremely well, going into Cameron Indoor Stadium, getting a win in that tournament. But to not see any people in that building for a game, it's the only non-conference game for Niagara, and they'll, like a lot of conferences, they're playing back-to-back home games, or road games, and home games.
So the Niagara program does have a recent win against the Power 5 opponent as they get the score on the offensive glass. Donald shooting that one from the falls. Tipped away. Richmond does not have the numerical advantage. Oh, windmill spin off the square and in. Alvin Murphy was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1993.
An extraordinary baton twirler as well.
Wow, you did your research, Mike. Bending the rim, Quincy Guerrier. Brown with the shot. Griffin. Olajai. Guerrier. He'll finish it off. Dealing with all of the challenges presented by the 2021 season. And hopefully not too much further beyond. McDonald from the corner for three. Coming into the news desk just moments ago is that game has now been listed on the schedule as an official contest between Syracuse and Lincoln. And the women's side, by the way, just a side note, has a great story. Tiana Monakahi. He'll find his stride eventually for this Orange team.
Again, a block out front on the jump shot. How about Richmond? And there's that point guard mentality that we had. That's going to be a fluid situation. The vaccines are going to be a fluid situation. So it really does, really doesn't serve any purpose to speculate at all. He's come in and given him some nice minutes tonight too. 9 points, 5 rebounds for him. Getting some extended minutes with Buddy Boeheim not in the game.
6'10", 210 pounds, and this from Braswell from the wing. Donald runs the floor, up and under. For the Orange, Mike, tonight, Guerrier leading the way with 23 points on the turnover. Braswell accelerating to the rim. Double-fisted rim rocker. Griffin, the other assistant for the Orange this season, too. 75-45, Mike. And the Cuse is undefeated. Win against Bryant on Friday. Coach Boeheim has another win.